Hello and welcome to CIS 140. This is Beginning C++ Programming. I am your instructor, Jason Monroe. In this video, I'm going to show you how to download the dev compiler. This is the IDE that we will be using for all of our projects in this class. Now, if you do have Visual Studio already and you want to use it, you're familiar with it, you're more than welcome to use it. However, the purpose of this course is to learn unmanaged C++. So you need to make sure that you don't use any of the .NET libraries in your coding. And for those of you who have Visual Studio and maybe have taken C# already at OTC, know what I'm talking about.
You will find the dev compiler on Canvas, and if you navigate to the modules section, I've placed the 3 versions of the dev compiler that you may need at the very top here. Versions for Windows 7, 8 or 8.1, and then Windows 10. So download the appropriate version just by clicking on the link. And in Canvas, it's a little bit different than Blackboard. When you click on a file link, it then takes you to a second page where there's a download link. Click on that download link and then download that exe file. Once you've saved it, and what I typically do, you don't have to do this, but what I've done over the years is in my documents folder, I have a software folder. And if you're in the computer science field, there's constantly software pieces that you'll download, and usually you can find updated versions later on if you happen to lose it, but I like to keep a copy of all the software that I've installed. So that's where I recommend downloading and saving your software, but you can save it wherever you would like. And then once you've done that, run the file. Here I'm using the Firefox browser. You may be using Chrome or some other browser, that's fine. Once you've found it, or once you've downloaded it, it'll show up. If you're using Chrome, it should show up in the bottom left-hand corner or up in the top right for Mozilla here. And you can run that executable directly from your browser.
Choose your language and agree to the license terms. You can choose different components than the default, but I'm just going to stick with the default. And then destination folder, dev CPP is probably your best bet there. In the future videos, I'll show you how to use dev compiler, and I will also show you how to zip your projects and send them to me through Blackboard. So be looking out for those videos that I will post on Blackboard for you. Okay, after you've got the completed download, you can have that box checked and then just go ahead and run the dev compiler. And this is the dev C++ compiler, and I will be using this for all of our demonstrations online. And that about does it for this video.